What's up YouTube, this is Snorlax Markish, and we are finally at Wario's castle. This big ominous doorway for our little hero. And here we go. Now as I mentioned before, this castle is probably going to be the hardest level out of all of them, just because of the fact, if you haven't played through at least once, or you just don't look up a guide, there can be some booby traps that will catch you off guard and completely pwn you, but, you know, I'll point them out to you, since I'm a nice guy like that. But anyways, the fire obstacles, these things are an asshole to get past the first time. And then you got this ball and chain. If you can't see the second ball and chain on this side, it will hit you every time. I don't get it. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, like I don't need to be, you know, Super Mario to get through this. I just need to get up here to this other mushroom. I mean, really, I don't need to be like Big Mario. In fact, being Small Mario made it easier to get past that stupid piranha plant. And here we go. This part you would think be hard, but after like the first time I did it, I figured out the trick to getting through this, which really wasn't all that bad. You just have to stand right here and then time your jump perfectly and duck. Not so bad. Now here's the traps I'm talking about. Every second tile, or every tile after the first one, like in the middle, is a booby trap. If you touch it, it'll turn black and these big gloves come down and start pounding the ground in front of you, and they're hard to get past and you'll probably end up losing your power-ups and dying. And these little skulls deteriorate. So this part took me a little while to get through because I kept sliding off one of the skulls. Like this one right here, I kept sliding off this one. But as you can see, after a couple of tries, you know, no biggie. Get through it pretty easily. The rest of this castle? Fucking easy. I don't get why the first level of a castle is super hard and the second level is so easy that there's not really a point in having it. Like look, one jump. The platforms are supposed to rise up or fall down, which isn't that bad because if you jump really quickly and you just jump really small instead of trying to run through it real quick, you can avoid any and all harm in this particular part. And then these things right here just take patience. You just have to wait for them to go back up. Like I'm saying, Wario's castle, I gotta take it back. It's not the hardest level. It's the hardest if you haven't run through it at least one time and know where like that one set of booby traps is where the gloves come down and just start slamming into the ground. That's about it. As far as like, and then there's got these things, and these things are easy too. All you gotta do is time where they're gonna land and jump on their heads. How could Wario be so egotistical to make an enemy based off of himself? But then again, I can't say, you know, I can't say nothing. Because I mean, look at King Koopa. He has Koopas, and I guess they're based off of him. And then in Super Mario World, he has his kids. More enemies based off of him. Does he really need more? Not really, no. I would say if King Koopa's castles were more like Wario's is right now, he might have a little bit more going for him than, you know, just some fire popping up and that's about it. Plus, I mean, come on, all you had to do was jump on the axe to make him fall in the lava. That's really no trick. And there goes one, and two. And then there's one more. I'm going to save state right here, because I just don't want to have to do this all over again if I die. And here's another fire flower. And this pipe leads to Wario. His fat ass sitting on my comfy throne. Basically, Wario's main power is to jump and land on his ass. So basically, he just jumps up, lands on his butt, and then an earthquake happens. And those little things from the chandelier will fall, like those little lights above you will fall down on top of you. What I don't get is, who can afford to pay for all these lights getting broken? Anyways, Wario's got 3 forms, and guess what they're based off of? Your powers. He starts out super, then he becomes Rabbit Wario. Oh my god. Really? This one is probably the hardest one out of all of them because you just got to get him to land in a particular spot and try to get a good jump on him, which is kind of hard. Then you got to watch out for these chandeliers too. Just keep falling down on top of you. Why does he have the chandeliers like on a swing line? I don't know what that is. I guess it's just like a rope. Somebody pulling the rope from the other end and like making these things come back and forth. But whatever. Anyways, like I said, this isn't so bad. You just gotta really time it. You just gotta really time your jumps. The best place to be is on top of the statue, if you can do it right. And of course, I hit the one particular hitbox that makes me small, but still does damage to him. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, it's not hard to beat this guy. But if you get on that statue, it makes it a whole lot easier to jump on his head because you get like a little bit of a, I guess like a little bit of a height advantage over him at that one point when he falls down. Because he's a big dude. Like compared to Mario, he is a big guy. I don't know what your cousin's been eating, Mario, but that guy is like pumped up on steroids. Just look at his nose. His nose is the size of my entire body as small Mario. That is ridiculous. Anyways, here comes the final boss, which is Fire Wario. Whoopie-doo. And this one is probably the easiest one of all of them because there's no chandeliers. All you have to do is run over to his side of the screen and jump on his head, as I'm about to perform without getting hit at all. Boom. He's dead. And then he shrinks back to small Mario. He shrinks back to small Wario, and I'm gonna teabag him, just because I feel like it. That's right, cry bitch. And then he throws his shoe at you, which makes him not only castleless, but shoeless. What a fucking idiot. Anyways, now order has been restored to the Mushroom Kingdom and my home, my castle. Because all your base art belong to Mario when you're in the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, flip that over, please. It doesn't look like an official M. There you go. Come on now, and boing! There it is. The end. Yeah, you'd think there'd be a better ending, like something after the credits. I'm gonna let you know, before you go watching all of the credits, there's nothing at the end of these credits. Nothing at all. There's a couple of pictures that pop up, and at the end it's like Super Mario Land 2 and 6 golden coins. It shows a picture of Wario, it shows a picture of you, and that's it. So basically the rest of these credits you're welcome to watch through. You don't really have to. It makes no difference to me. It makes no difference to the game. You're not going to learn anything unless you just want to know who created the game and who did all the testing and whatnot. Anyways, this has been Snorlax Markish, and to whoever watched all these out there, I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time on my next LP, whatever that may be.